Right then guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a little bit about KOITUBERFEST2025. I didn't do too much filming whilst I was there because I was too busy having a good time, to be honest. And I'm sure enough people are going to put videos out there, so you'll be able to see all about it anyway. But what I will show you is the fish that I came away with, and there are some absolute bangers. So I'll join you in a moment when I've got them bowled up. So this was my tickets fish. So whilst you were there on the Saturday, you were able to buy a ticket to go into the tunnel with either Rick, Vince or one of the other people there, and pick specially selected fish out. And these fish were not available to the public. These were ones that would be grown on by New Forest, and I managed to, by some sheer stroke of luck, be the first or one of the first names pulled out of the hat, and was able to snag this Ginrin Karashigoi, aka a New Forest cheeky monkey. Now unfortunately it battered its tail a bit in the bag. That doesn't matter to me, because it's still a lovely fish. That'll grow back, and even if it doesn't grow fully back, I'm not going to treat it any different. It's still a beautiful fish. Genetically still a powerhouse if I ever wanted to use it for anything in the future, and just stunning. So I'm very happy with that, to say the least. That's £50 well spent, that is. You're not going to get that anywhere else. Right, this next fish was very, very kindly, and I mean very, very kindly, offered to me as reparations for the damage to that other fish, the cheeky monkey. He's gone above and beyond the Call of Duty, Rick has, to do that for me. He didn't have to. In some ways it was both of our fault the way it worked out. Not going to go into details, but I would have accepted blame for it. But to be offered this as reparation was absolutely brilliant of him, and I cannot thank him enough. So now I've got myself a nice big asagi for the pond, which I've never had because for some reason I can never seem to grow them on. I buy them small and they either grow to a certain size and jump out the pond or something silly like that, or they just die for no apparent reason. But I don't know if you can see down the side, down the flanks there, absolutely beautiful deep benny. And then that lovely, when it focuses, reticulation starting to come through on the back there. Nice clean front of the head there. The rest will lighten up as the layers of skin build over it. Just a lovely example of an asagi, and just as crazy as all asagi and shushui are. Oh my word. Sorry, this is the first time I'm seeing this properly out the bag in the bowl, and I am absolutely blown away. So this is the best fish possibly that I've ever owned. I've never had anything like this before. All my fish are generally cheap, cheerful, but this is a Japanese koi, and this is one that Rick purchased however long ago to use for his own plans, and has decided that he either doesn't need it or no longer requires it, and he decided to sell the ones that he wasn't using on at the show for a ridiculously low price, and I was able to snag this Dainichi Showa. I believe male. It's got kind of that yellowy tinge to the skin, but it is also a little bit under stress where it's travelled, so there is pink in there as well. That will brighten up that Shiroji, especially when you start getting the right food in him as well. But look how deep that Benny is. It's not patchy. And then you've got the underlying Sumi that should, I mean, in my pond, Sumi tends to come up quite well. So I imagine that should come up. And if it does, that's going to look absolutely beautiful. It has got the start of some black in the fins as well, some Motogoro in there, in the pec fins, and it is pretty symmetrical. It's all signs of quality. Nice strong shoulders, high shoulders. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish. And for Rick to be letting them go at that price, it's never going to happen again. So I feel really privileged to have been able to snag one of those during the event, if my stupid phone camera will focus on it for a moment. So anyway, I'm going to get this one into the pond because I don't want to stress them anymore, and I'll be back with you with my thoughts a bit later. Right then guys, it's the next day now. I was going to finish the video yesterday, but it was raining too much outside, so I had to give up on that. I thought I'll bring you into the snake room because I've got some royal python eggs that need checking today. So they're right here in this incubator behind me. So I'll point you down and you can have a look at this with me. If you don't like snakes, you may wish to turn away now. But hopefully you'll stick along. There you go. So these are royal pythons. So this is a, hopefully the camera's picking that up. Baby royal python, fresh out the egg. Now it's not just any royal python. This is well, there's a lot of genetics in this, hopefully. I won't go into it too much here because it will probably be quite confusing. But it's probably one of the best animals I've ever hatched out, so I'm very proud of that. Beautiful animal. But that is enough of that, because you guys are here for koi. So let me put these away, and then I just wanted to have a bit of a chat about my thoughts on KOITUBERFEST 2025. Right, let's put you back where you were. Ooh, who's that? Anyway. Right. KOITUBERFEST 2025. Wow. It was a brilliant day. We could not have possibly been more looked after. We were fed, we were watered, there were fish everywhere as far as the eye could see. The selection was amazing. The quality was unbelievable. You can't, until you see them in person, the videos and even what you see on the website. And I know they're busy, they can't list everything. They just have to list what they can and photograph what they can. But the website doesn't even do the quality justice. You have to see it in person to believe it. It's incredible what they do over there. So in terms of the event, I had a fantastic day. Me and the family were made to feel super welcome. Very fun, lovely to meet people. Lots of laughs, and like I say, yeah, just a genuinely good day. So big thank you to obviously Rick for allowing it all to happen, Vince, Carl, Sean, all the guys who put in all the work over there to get things set up, ready for that weekend. It was phenomenal. So big shout out to all of those, big thank you to all of them. I know I'm missing names there, I'm sure, and I'll be hounded, but whoever was involved, thank you. It was brilliant. Now, one of the things I did want to touch on, and it's a bit of a negative, and it wasn't the event. I didn't know whether to say anything, but I always speak my mind because I believe in honesty, and I believe in just being true to yourself and to other people. There's a saying, they say don't meet your heroes, don't ever meet your heroes, and it's normally, because in a lot of cases you will be disappointed because the people you see on screen or on films or wherever or read about, they're not always that person. That's them on a good day, or them performing for you, whoever is watching them. I'm happy to say in this case, it hasn't been completely true, because the people that I did meet on the day really showed their quality. And I mean their quality as a human being. Rick, not long after being there, came forward, introduced himself to me and my family, shook my hand. Vince was there as well, asked me how I was getting on, so obviously he had watched my videos, recognised me from the videos. People like that make it worth doing and worth meeting these people. And I even some people who were invited who are not necessarily YouTubers. I met some lovely people. Even met one guy, Rob, who I spoke snakes with. He was brilliant. And yeah, at the end of the day, just before I left, I had a quick sort of back and forth with Crafty Koi and I believe it was Aragoki Koi. And they both seemed like just genuinely lovely blokes. There were, how to word this, it's probably a hot take, but my opinion is if you are in the public eye and you are a YouTuber or any celebrity for that case, people look up to you for inspiration, for the way to act, this, that and the other. And I would also expect, and maybe it's just me, but if you have a lot of subscribers and you're you have a lot of people that follow you and a lot of people that got you to where you are, that it's nice to extend that same courtesy out to other people and put yourself out there. And I feel there were a couple of people, and I'm not going to mention anybody, and again, I'm probably going to get berated, but oh well. Anyway, there were a couple of people who have a lot of followers, and a lot of people got them to where they would be, who didn't seem to make any effort at all with anybody who wasn't already a somebody, if that makes sense to people. And unfortunately those people, and it won't matter to them because some of these people have got ridiculous numbers of subscribers, but these people who I found to be not so welcoming will have lost my subscription. And I'm not going to dwell on it too much because I don't want to put a negative on the day, because overall 99.9% it was a brilliant day. I would do again, and I would recommend to anybody who could get there, who gets an invite, if you're lucky enough, to go and do it, because it is well worth it. But I just wanted to add that, maybe something for people to think about. Not that any of them are ever going to watch my channel, probably, despite me being one of the thousands who probably have watched their content and commented and liked and tried to push things and got very little back, if you see what I mean. And I don't do it to get anything back, it doesn't matter to me, but I'd say the ones that are worth their weight are the ones that take the time to speak back to you. And it's difficult, I understand, with thousands and thousands of comments. Perhaps, I don't think any of them get thousands of comments, but I'm saying with a lot of comments, maybe it's not easy to get back to everyone or to like everyone or whatever, but just maybe make a bit more of an effort is all I'm going to say on that. But again, like I said, probably a hot take. Come at me if you will. I am me and I will not be anything else. But overall, me and the family had a brilliant day, so thank you again. Honestly, I hope I can come next year. It's only going to get bigger and better. It's only going to be on to bigger and better things, and I would love to be part of it. So I'm going to leave that there. Bit of a rant, bit of a long one. Apologies. But thanks for watching. Sorry about the snakes if you don't enjoy snakes. I know some people are a bit squeamish. And I will see you on the next one, whatever that be. So thank you. Goodbye.